Yeah.
It's
Happy holidays, y'all.
But it's not it's not ho ho ho. It's ho ha ha because we're not there yet. It's December 2nd.
ho ha ha.
Yeah.
He said that like it made sense.
No.
Like everybody
Like
listening.
we've talked about
not
Did
ho,
that make
ho,
sense
ho.
to anybody?
It's ho he ha. It's not
It's
that we're not
he,
there
he,
yet.
ha.
No, it's ho he who.
Oh, ho he hoo. Oh, there we go. Ho he hoo.
Every
Ho,
week, does it get
he,
closer to ho ho ho?
Yeah, every week it gets
That-
closer.
that I
Okay,
follow.
what's
That
weekend
made
one?
sense.
But she understood what I was putting out.
What you were trying to put
Exactly.
down.
She understood what I was
Picking
putting
up what
out.
you're putting down.
That's what I respect. That's why
Okay.
I respect this side of the room.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay, Slurpee. What do you got?
Did you get that from
Guys,
Disneyland?
This is my AMC Galinda cup for only $36.99. You too
Jeez.
can have this cup.
36. Let me hold that.
Wait, how
Let
much?
me hold it. I need to see why
He's
it.
gonna throw it.
Don't, yeah, wait, she's really special.
Remy, $36.99.
Cal bought it for me though. So
Oh,
then
God,
it's free.
it's you're much better off just getting our Patreon for $10 a month.
That was actually a pretty good, like,
Very
little
good.
segue.
Thank you so
I
much.
don't know. I'm kind of. I'm
She's
liking the
cute,
cup.
right?
Did you get the free refill?
No. I did try the frozen green Wicked
Yeah.
Slurpee. Not good.
No, I wanted
No.
to try it and then I didn't.
I didn't like it.
Nobody liked Galinda in the movie, and nobody liked her
What?
Slurpee.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
everybody
the
likes
witch.
Glinda in the movie.
The witch.
Everybody likes Glinda.
The
I'm
witch.
a witch.
The witch.
The witch.
Is her name Witch?
Her name, she's Glinda the Good Witch.
Oh, she's a witch too.
Do you not like?
No, I've
Did
never
you ever watch Wizard of Oz?
Yes,
Wait,
I've seen Wizard of Oz,
here's
but
my
she
question.
wasn't a good witch.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah,
question.
there's the Wicked Witch, and then the.
You don't have never seen the movie.
Wait. No, I have to
She
ask
came
you.
down in a bubble, dog. How are you gonna sit here and tell me that she's a?
Really
Love
good.
that. Wait. As someone, do you know what it's about?
I don't
It's about
know
Dorothy.
what Wicked is about, but I know I've seen Wizard of Oz.
Okay. I would love to know from two people who have no idea what's going on and from only seeing like previews and everything else and hearing Alicia and I talk. What do you think Wicked is about?
There's a good witch, there's a bad witch, all right? But the bad witch nobody likes, and she's green, which makes it more tough on her because everybody is like, not green except for her. And so she's going around, she's being bullied and shit. Everyone's like, popular. You want to be she's not popular. So they're going to teach her how to be popular. So I know that's like at least an hour and 10 minutes of the movie, right? And there's a musicals, there's all the synchronized dancing. I love synchronized dancing. I love that type of, my TikTok videos all synchronized dancing. I love to see
And
it.
she's
It's
trying to
really
prove
nice.
herself how she can
Yes.
be good.
Yeah, but man, it's really tough because she's a green witch. You know, imagine there's a green witch in our society. It'd be real
and people
tough.
are judging her by her cover.
Exactly, her cover. And she's dressed in all black too. That doesn't help. Put some pink and green and that's literally their colors.
You're doing great.
I have no
That was
mind in my.
close. There's actually technically 4, but there's another witch too.
Oh, and Galinda.
Goliath.
Goliath. She has a love interest who John Bailey, who looks like me because I get comments on that all the time.
In what world?
Ooh.
The smoldering.
That's a love
I don't
interest.
really see it.
And I know that's really. I mean, outside of that. Oh, and there's the wizard who's played by Jeff Bloom. That's
all
behind,
the names are crazy.
people think that he's real, but he's not. It's just a human. He running shit.
Oh my God, you know a lot.
A little manipulative. But that was from the Dorothy of Oz or the Wizard of Oz. So because I've seen
My
that
man
one.
is-
So
Fighting for his
point.
life right now.
they got the yellow brick road there.
Kind of. A lick of it.
Bullshit. Rotten Tomatoes 15%.
Oh,
Okay, Heath?
I from what I've heard, it's like the precursor before Dorothy gets there.
Precursor. Okay, Letterbox King. What's that mean?
Let me write it down.
What does that mean? What's precursor?
like the before.
prequel.
Just say before for people like me. For our viewers that don't know precursor means.
I think almost everybody.
Nobody knows that.
Context.
Okay, all right.
Context.
So I think it's the before, and it's the separating of the good witch and the bad witch. I have a feeling that they were like good together. They were tight, and then something went down, and then that's why
Context.
it's the Wicked Witch of the West and the Wicked Witch of the East.
Is Galinda Wicked Witch of the East?
Or
We don't
there's
know.
I don't know who's who, but something like that. And then there was beef.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
there was beef.
And then there was beef.
But when I'm watching the trailer, the beef doesn't look like it's there. It just looks like it looks like
It
they're
just looks like
friends.
they're singing-
or maybe I'm just seeing interviews because they're all over each other in the interviews. But maybe in the movie, what they're trying to do is trying to like really catch you
what
off
I
guard.
think they're doing though? I think they're holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity.
You're so real and right for that, Remy.
Remy, I have no idea. I've been seeing that all over my page, and I have no idea what that is. Everybody keeps like, "Are you laughing at this too?" But I didn't see the video. Imagine seeing everybody
I don't know-
laughing
I
at
don't know what this
something.
is.
Basically, in a nutshell, have you seen all of the interviews of Cynthia and Ariana like on top of each other crying? Like they just keep crying, and in every interview. And so this interviewer was definitely trying to have a moment.
Okay.
And she did.
And she did have a
She
moment.
had
She
her
had her
moment.
moment. And so she's in the interview and she was like, how do you feel that, people are holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity? And like, while it does make sense, at the same time, it kind of doesn't.
It's like, in what way do you mean?
Do you think she was
Yes.
trying to be quirky with like holding space, gravity? Was that like a play on words that she was
No.
doing? Or
I think she was just trying to have her moment. Like I think she
Okay.
really wanted them to have like a reaction.
Oh, and she did.
And Cynthia was like, "Oh my gosh, like wait, like I didn't know." And she's like, "Where are you seeing that?" And the lady just goes, "I've seen it." Like so obviously making it up. And so now
but
we're
what
all
what does that
holding
mean
space.
though? Are you holding
That's
space?
the thing. It's like, what does it mean?
what's Defying Gravity? What's the song about?
That's the song. Flying high, defy the
But
big
is
song.
is there a deeper meaning behind it,
Oh,
or
yeah,
is it? Just,
absolutely. And we're all
well,
holding
let's
space.
explain it to all the viewers.
Let's break it down.
That's an Alicia question.
Let's explain it to our 1% of viewers that don't know what Wicked is.
All I'm going to say is we should all go see the movie.
I really do want to see
We
it.
should.
I want to see the production because we got girls howling, crying in the end of it. I want to cry. I love a good cry.
No, like-
from a movie.
Yep.
It was so good.
But was it more nostalgia, or was the like if you never known
would-
about Wicked or seen Wicked, or it wasn't even a play, that was just a movie you
I
saw
feel
for
like
the first time?
half the tears were like nostalgia for me, but the other half, even if you don't know the plot, like you'll still go and be like, wow, that was so good.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
I,
So we'll go.
I
We'll
dig
go.
that.
Did you know that the snow in The Wizard of Oz was actually asbestos?
yes.
That was coming down on all of them,
Yes.
and they were breathing it in. It was all over their face.
There's so many curses and like conspiracies around the Wizard of Oz. I'm
Yes.
shocked we
People
didn't talk
died,
about that when we
right?
did.
People
Give me
died.
Yeah, someone
some F-
someone
On set?
unalived themselves on
Yes.
the set.
All in all, everybody go see Wicked.
10 out of 10.
1,000 out of 10. It was amazing.
Really, really,
I
really.
give it a 10 out of 10 and I get yelled at. A 10 out of 10.
Exactly.
It was way better than a 10 out of 10.
I have a game for us.
Okay.
Both of us.
I do too.
We go to the movie theater. We watch it together, and whoever breaks a tear first
Wait, that's actually really
loses.
Okay.
good. Okay, but
I'm pretty emotional when it. So,
If
probably
it
gonna be
hits me in the right spot, it's coming down.
but also
I think it
Zane,
might.
Zane has never cried happy tears in his life
I cry
and
sad
doesn't know
tears.
that feeling. So if it's
You
a
don't
happy
know?
I don't
cry,
think I've ever
Feeling
cried
of-
happy tears either.
you
Really?
don't know the
Rem,
feeling
thank
of
you.
happy
People
tears?
don't get
The most
it. It's
beautiful
a
thing in the
real
world.
thing. Like
I don't think so.
have y'all seen My Sister's Keeper?
Yes.
With,
But that's sad.
Whoa, you should have seen
Wait,
me.
what's that
But
one?
that's
Is that with
sad.
Cameron Diaz?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the cancer.
Oh,
Oh, my!
that's
Oh, any
Horrible.
movie with
Like, that's
cancer,
such a sad story.
game over, checkmate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cry when I'm sad, always, but I don't think I've ever cried when I'm happy. I'm just happy.
But I think there's people that cry like happy tears and not sad tears too.
Crazy.
We're in
right?
touch with our feelings.
Maybe.
I think
yeah.
so. Yeah.
Okay, I do think we should hit the intro.
Oh, because
yes.
wait, this is the right time to hit it too.
Mm-hmm.
Go
All right,
Heath.
ready?
You got it.
Hit it.
I'm Zane. I'm Heath.
I'm Remy. I'm Alicia.
I'm like sitting here. I smell like onions because I've been cooking all day. I'm
I
just,
don't-
like,
That's what
breathing.
the smell
No, I
is.
smell kind of bad. I'm really sorry.
I don't
just
smell
like
you at all.
I don't
I
smell
smell
it.
like caramelized onions.
Ooh.
No, I'm really excited for what we're bringing. Okay. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Basically Unfiltered. I'm Remy.
I'm Alicia.
I'm Z,
And I'm Heath.
and this is Basically Unfiltered. Thank you so much for tuning in.
The Y is like barely on now.
Yeah, we
Which
barely
represents how we're all gonna feel after we're done with this episode.
I know.
Hanging on by a thread.
I think
tread.
in a good way though.
I
In a
think so.
beautiful
I'm
way.
so excited for this episode.
I really need what we're about to do.
It's a really good idea that we decided to do this because I think we learned a lot about ourselves and we're
Yeah.
learning a lot about each other.
Yes.
May I just also say, I feel it myself, and I know we all feel it here, but I've been seeing a lot of comments on whether it's like a Patreon video or a clip or just on the podcast itself of how much more comfortable we all are with each other now.
Yeah.
And I think it's really cool because like I feel it, but then when I see other people see it, I'm like,
Yeah.
I love that.
A week ago, Alicia and I are sending each other like really, it's
A week ago. This was a few days ago.
a few days ago. It sometimes my algorithm it'll be insane. It'll be all like these different TikToks telling me that I need to be a better person. It's weird.
Okay.
It's like those like not
Self-help.
Self-help, self-care.
Yes, yeah. I was getting a ton of those, and there was one that like really hit me hard. I was like, I gotta send this to Alicia because me and her, we need the same type of shit sometimes. And so I sent it to her, and she's like, "Damn, needed
It
that."
was actually really
Clock.
good.
She sends me one back. I'm like, "Damn, our algorithm is really eating us up right now." And then she sends me this test to take. She's like, "Zane, you should take this Anatag or
Okay.
an anagram."
That sounded like a Pokemon.
I was waiting for him to try to
No,
get it
part
out.
of me was like, I should see, like, let it happen.
You know
Part of
what,
me was like,
Alicia?
I gotta stop him.
Take it over, baby. Take it over.
So basically, I was like, oh my God, I fear we're the same because I feel the same way. Like, all of these are like how you can be better and like you're holding yourself back and blah, 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 blah. And like, you got to put in action to like make change. And like, everyone only sees a certain version of you and like you worry so much about what people think. And I was like, oh my God, yes. And then he said something along the lines of like, wow, I'm like in the mood to do some self-reflecting. So then I go, oh my God.
Heath has
Zane.
never heard me say
Zane
that
said
before.
this?
Yeah. Unless
Huge.
Alicia, don't fucking embarrass me in front of my friends.
know how to
Do not
respond.
embarrass me in front of my friends.
Sorry,
Heath,
sorry.
you didn't hear. You
Sorry.
didn't hear that.
Sorry.
You didn't hear
So
that.
then-
This is
You cut, Mariah,
amazing.
cut that.
Oh,
Cut
that's
it.
so beautiful, you guys. That's huge.
And that's on Grow.
And that's on 32. That's on
no,
your birthday.
Don't remind me, Remy.
I'm sorry.
All right, go.
So then I was like, oh my God, if you want to be like read to filth, have you ever taken the Enneagram test?
And I was like, I want to be read to my grave
Uh-huh.
now.
I was like, this will read you to filth. Remy and I were like really, really into this when we first met in like 2018, 2019. So we took the test. Then we've talked about it on Pretty Basic a little bit. But you can change your number. Like overall, you pretty much stay the same personality type. There's
Okay.
numbers 1 through 9. But for the most part, like you kind of stay the same. But you can move different times in your life to
Different
different
directions within
Yeah,
it.
like it
Okay.
can change a little bit.
Did you still have the same type as when you used to?
I have a different one.
Yours is different now.
Yours is
Wow.
different. I have the same one.
Okay, cool.
So it was really cool because it read me to filth the first time I ever looked into it. So within like
I took mine and I was really shocked.
Okay, in a good way or a bad way?
Both.
Okay.
But you know when you have a problem with something and then your friend you have it and then your friend says it and you're like, wow, that was fucked up, but like you in your head is like, damn, that
It
just
hurts more
confirmed
because
it.
you know it's true.
Exactly. So having some website tell me what I am,
Right.
I didn't like that. Not one bit. Okay. I don't want
you don't know me.
I don't want robots telling me who I am. That's like
But also keep in mind you just put in like 150 questions about yourself. So like
and
it
also
figures it
and
out.
we paid $30 for these results. So we got the full detailed results,
Okay.
all four of us.
So with that, I was like, wait, we always do like fun episodes and this can still be fun, but I was like, it'd be so cool now that we've gotten to know each other better, to like really get to know each other. So we asked everyone to take the same test, but we haven't talked about our results. Okay. Zane didn't tell me much about his. Like I really like don't know. So we were like, let's see how well we know each other and we'll take different prompts from the test answer and we'll see if we can guess who it's about.
Yes.
Good.
Our
So-
reports were like 50 pages long with tons of different sectors
Yeah.
of like you and relationships,
Very
you,
detailed.
your
Very
head,
detailed.
your heart, all these things. So we kind of picked the ones that we felt, because there were a lot that I was reading that I didn't fully resonate with, even within the number that I got. So, but maybe some people
Are
in this
you-
room
or
got
are
the
you in
same.
denial?
Well,
No, right?
Maybe true,
Or like
maybe,
Or maybe you're thinking it in a relationship way, but in reality, it's about like how you would be as a mom or something. You know what I mean? Like you never know.
Also, these personality tests are not like one size fits all. Like there are
Yeah.
little, like everybody's is different, obviously, for every different person. So
Also, I'd be
Yes.
so curious to take it again to see if it is the same because it's one of those questionnaires that is a question and it's got strongly agree, neutral,
Neutral.
disagree, strongly disagree.
mm-hmm.
And like when I was taking it, I was sitting there, I was like, I don't even have a strong enough emotion to even know what, like,
Yeah.
I was just
And then you're like, but in what way?
Yeah, and sometimes
Yeah.
you're not like sometimes you don't see something, but some like everybody else sees that of you, and you don't. You
Yeah.
want to try to answer it as accurately as possible, and that's what I.
and that's the thing, you want to be as honest as you
yeah,
possibly can.
and
Exactly.
just like not
Sharing it.
overthinking it, like your first
Yeah.
gut
Yeah.
instance.
which was to a surprise, it was pretty damn accurate.
Mine was very accurate.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, this is
Yeah.
why it's my favorite. I think it's one of the more in-depth ones.
Uh-huh.
And it just makes sense because we can do other like personality tests and stuff, but I feel like some of them I like don't fully resonate, but I do really like this one.
Yeah, this one was good.
I will say, so I took it like 6 years ago or so. And I remember when I sat and I did the questions, it was kind of hard. It took me a long time because I feel like I really had to check in with myself for the answers. I felt kind of unsure. And I think just six years ago, I didn't know myself nearly as much. So last night when I retook it, I had a feeling mine was going to change. And I was able to do the test in actually like 10 minutes.
And it
I knew
felt
every answer. I
better
felt
on this
really
one.
strongly about it. Yeah, with like just so much like
Conviction.
faith
But
and
yeah, I
conviction
mean,
in
how old
myself.
were you then?
I was 23.
9.
And you hadn't even.
And now I'm almost 30, and I just like
Yeah.
I knew the answer I was gonna get. I got it. It changed, and I just felt so much more comfortable in answering things,
I love that.
and which was really cool.
Well,
And
also
you're
let
like super into this though. Like you
No,
love
like,
this type of stuff.
I love this shit.
Cool.
we'll also let you know which test it was because I'm sure you're all curious of which one we took. We'll tell you which one we took, but again,
What was
it's
it?
like
Truity?
Truity, like
That one was-
Truity. But the thing is that it is $30 for the.
I will-
So you should go to another site that's like free that gives you,
You
more
can get
detail.
free
Yeah,
on
you can
there.
get
I was
free.
gonna say I thought I sent you the free one and I didn't, so I'll put the free one and then the one we did too.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
There is a free one.
Because I spent like 15 minutes on it, and then I finished, and it was like, if you want to see your results, I was like,
I would be
holy
so
shit.
pissed if
I was like,
because
I'm so
it was like a
sorry.
30-minute quiz. I would have been so mad if I pressed enter on the last one and it was like pay for the results. Like I was anticipating because you guys are like it's gonna be $30 after, but if I would have spent that time
It's also expensive.
and didn't get my answer, that is a lot.
They made it seem like it was free. Well, like on the page.
It should've given you a heads
it
up.
gave you your answer, but if you wanted the full report of why that was
breakdown.
Oh,
That's
it just
true.
gave you your like
The
number.
breakdown
you
I
the
say
number.
was
Yeah.
it was worth
Good
the
to
money.
see.
Yeah,
it was. It was
yeah, the
actually
breakdown
worth
was
it.
yeah. for
So
sure.
we have here.
Look at our
Card.
official.
Yeah, look at our-
Basically
We have our
There you go.
Again, we went through the report and we
Exciting.
picked things that we were told that resonated with us. And then we went through and cut them out. So each person has like 5 or 6. We don't know. We mixed them all up. And we did go through and change all of the numbers. Like basically in your report, let's say I was a 1. It says like when a 1 blank, da 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 da, when a 1 this. So we went through and made it less. So we went through and we took the numbers out of it. Although I will say whoever this is did leave their number in.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm feeling it was Zane.
But I don't know. It's fine. I don't know anything about the numbers actually.
Okay.
So
Before we continue, we want to stop the pod real quick and give a huge shout out to one of our sponsors, Essie.
That's right. Essie Nail Polish is high quality nail polish with a color for every mood, trend, and aesthetic.
What's your favorite color of nail polish Mariah has?
Wicked.
Wicked.
Wicked. All right.
okay,
I
very
thought
of
you
the
were gonna go
time.
hit us with a red, hit us with like a,
No, it's a new trend right now. Everybody's doing it.
All that wicked talk really got you going.
Yeah.
huh?
It got you going. So you love like a burgundy, purpley maroon.
It's just fun, you know. But I love when Mariah, she just got like a nice French manicure.
Love a French.
Like just the little tips, you know. I love that.
Also, best stocking stuffers. Like always throw some nail polish in there.
And I'm not gonna lie, there was a time in my life where I'd go to the nail salon all the time, and I'd always get my fingers and toes done. Remember that time? I
yeah.
loved it. I'd always get like bubblegum pink.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, because it felt good. I was like,
you
I'm gonna
love
get
a
my
spa day.
toes done. I'm gonna get my nails done.
Bring it back.
I will bring it back with Essie, baby.
I know my fellow chronically online YouTube girlies understand how much this means to Alicia and I right now. As OG lifestyle girlies, Essie was there since day one on beauty YouTube. It shaped me as a human being. I know it means to you, these words mean something to you. Bikini so teeny, wicked, ballet slippers, mint candy apple, left a print on my heart that will never, ever, ever
Girl,
go away.
Same.
I truly I remember, I'm being so honest, saving up all my money to go to Target to buy mint candy apple.
Okay, that was me with ballet slippers. Because
Really?
every influencer talked about having ballet slippers, and I was like, I need this color.
Have you guys seen the trend on TikTok where they do like the cherry mocha nails on there.
Oh, or like the
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 blueberry.
glazed donut,
Yeah. Oh,
all the colors. Yeah.
I love watching videos like that. It makes me want to go straight to a nail salon.
Zane eats his nails already too much. Imagine him with glazed donut.
I tried to make my own trend. It didn't catch on. I did call it mushroom soup glaze. It didn't pick up, but
I
it was
think
really
it
cute.
needed a
I think
Bring it
the
back.
problem was in the
beautiful
name.
color.
No,
Yeah, beautiful color.
A gorgeous taupey color. Are you kidding me?
No, it was gorgeous. It's just the
you.
name. You know, some people don't like mushrooms. Some people don't like soup.
Rude.
Guys, treat yourself. Take your nails to a whole nother level with Essie. Make sure to shop Essie Nail Polish for the holidays in store at Target, Ulta, CVS, all the stores you're already shopping at, and online at your preferred Essie retailer.
Thank you so much, Essie, for sponsoring this podcast. We love you.
Okay, before we start, we're going to go through all 9 of the personality types and like a little tidbit about them, just so I think it'd be fun for listeners to
Play
hear
along.
and play along and think like, what is everybody?
Yeah.
Also, and
Okay.
also yourself.
All right, so number 1 is known as the reformer. They have a strong sense of right and wrong, moral and ethical. They're perfectionists. They like go with the rules all the time. Like they're very like type A by the book. These are rules. Number 2 is the helper, very warm and empathetic, extremely generous. They're very like people. A lot of like moms tend to be like misdiagnosed as a 2 because like they're just so nurturing and caring and stuff. They have like so much empathy. They're the helper. Number 3 is the achiever, success oriented, super ambitious, very image conscious. Number 4 is the individualist. They're very self-aware, super creative and expressive, suffers from like melancholy. Like they like being the only 4 in the room. Like they feel very individual, like that way. Like they want to be themselves. 5 is the investigator, extremely independent, very reserved, super intellectual, has really firm boundaries too. Number 6 is the loyalist, security oriented. They're always prepared for the worst thing to happen, super loyal, super trustworthy and hardworking. Number 7 is the enthusiast, extremely optimistic, kind of like a golden retriever, seeks novelty, very high energy, very outgoing. Number 8 is the challenger. It seeks to dominate environment, strong and assertive, resists weakness. And number 9 is the peacemaker. Extremely easygoing, harmony seeking. They just want everything in balance. They desire to blend in. They hate conflict or confrontation. And the 9 has a little bit of each other number in theirs.
Got it.
So they can really understand every other number.
Got it.
That's so
Okay.
cute.
Cool. All right.
Let's get into it.
All right.
Get into
Okay.
it.
So, I will read the first card. Here we go. Stressed. This person can be described as superficial, self-promoting, ostentatious, a show-off, arrogant, dishonest, unscrupulous, opportunistic, and exploitative.
Under stress.
Yes. Okay. I'm going Zane on this guy.
Damn.
Damn. Okay.
Hey, this is so mean.
No, it's funny though, because it's
We're
like
starting it off so mean.
That was that was a
Yeah, that was such a sad one to start.
Crazy first card pull.
Read it again. There's a
So-
lot of words in there.
under stressed.
like their worst version of themselves.
Yes. This person can be described as superficial, self-promoting, ostentatious, a show-off, arrogant, dishonest, unscrupulous, opportunistic, exploitative.
And being so honest, I don't think anybody here is like that. But I guess someone printed it out because they think they are.
I'm gonna.
I really don't.
I'm gonna. Are we all taking turns on who?
Yeah, that's all
Is
good.
it-
We're
I
guessing.
was kindly giving my answer as Zane.
Okay, I'm gonna kindly give my answer to Alicia.
I don't want to say it. I feel mean.
It's
Nope.
Remy's.
Guys, we're all,
I can say me.
we're all going to be very sweet about this,
I can
and
say
we're
me.
all going to be understanding, and this is a learning experience.
Guys,
so that we can
it's a
all
website.
grow.
Let's chill out. It's just,
Okay.
I know. I just feel bad.
No, you be honest. Be honest.
I genuinely don't think it applies to someone here. I really don't.
It's
I'm
okay.
being.
It's-
I would
it's
take
okay.
a lie detector test. Okay, can I pass? Thank you.
Yeah.
I really don't.
You have to pick something.
have to pick
Okay,
someone.
so not all of these things fit under why I chose Zane. So a lot of them don't make sense, but
Mhm.
there's
But there's a few that do.
that
Yeah.
Okay.
I would be like,
I'm gonna go Zane.
Okay.
and Remy,
Remy,
you're,
What was
opting,
the first
you're
couple? I'm
opting
sorry.
out.
Okay, I
You're-
will.
you're not
I
being
will,
team player right now.
I will. Sorry, read the first couple words.
Superficial, self-promoting, ostentatious, show-off, arrogant, dishonest, unscrupulous, opportunistic, exploitative.
What is unscrupulous mean?
You know when you're being like,
Like
Unscrupled
unscrupulous.
is like, what is unscrupled?
Like unscrupulous.
I'll go Zane. I'm sorry.
Damn, 3.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Okay, now whoever's card this is, go ahead and.
Me.
Wow.
You were right.
Y'all gagged, huh?
Good read,
I
Zane.
don't like
Good
this
read.
game.
Well, yeah, we'll have a conversation about this after the episode, maybe in the unwind.
Oh, should we do an unwind in this one?
But I really don't see those things for you,
so
Alicia,
as
or
you're
Zane.
as you're reading all those, there was 9 things in there. There was one of them matched me, but the rest were so
That's
far.
why I was like,
Yeah.
The rest were so far from me.
I know.
So I was like, I was
feel
really
like-
surprised.
Speaking of growth, I feel like like thinking of my past self at different times, I definitely resonate with a lot of that.
Oh.
Like really caring like what people think, like superficial that way. Or like being super stressed and like, you know. So I was like, oh, I kind of see that.
When you're stressed, your worst does come out. Like when
Yeah.
like
for
under stress.
sure.
definitely.
Now I don't
So
know
I
what
get that.
unscrupulous is.
Oh no,
but-
you're so unscrupulous when you're stressed. I see it for
oh,
sure.
so
I'm
bad.
gonna look it up.
I had a MySpace editing page called Scrupulous Edits.
Wait, really?
I didn't know the word. I actually looked up.
You did that rap name generator.
I know. I did. Like I looked up like words that words similar to this word. I forgot what word I used,
yeah.
but
Okay.
that word popped up. And I was like, ooh.
Unscrupulous means having or showing no moral principles, not
Ooh.
honest or fair.
Ooh,
Unscrupulous landlords might be tempted to harass existing tenants.
ooh,
Unprincipled, unethical, immoral.
ooh.
Okay, next one we have again name redacted.
We're about to be
number
red to
redacted.
filth, y'all.
Oh my god, this is a bad one too. Okay,
You can shuffle if you want.
yeah.
Let's start with a positive here.
Love this one. Okay, this person is a tough, competent worker who seeks to achieve success through their own efforts and may take on many tasks at a time. They are fast and effective improvisers, effortlessly steering around obstacles and snatching victory from the grip of defeat. Failure is traumatic for this person, and they do all they can to avoid it.
Again, I'm gonna go with Zane.
I'm gonna go with Alicia.
I kind of like forget the first part, but I think I'm gonna go Heath.
I think it was mine. Let me check my list.
No, Remy. So the game is you have to.
You have to guess who this.
Sorry,
think
I
it was
forgot to
me.
tell you this. So the game is you need to try to make you say somebody else that's not you if it's yours.
It was mine. Oh, I have to say someone else?
Well, like
forgot to
I
tell
knew, I
you.
knew the last one was mine.
I forgot to tell you
but
that she
I,
chose Zane.
you know what I mean? Yeah. It's okay.
I wasn't explained the rules.
My bad. That was my fault.
Oh, sorry.
No, I get it. I get
Well,
it.
In case you went first, but you went last.
Okay.
So that was good.
Okay, good.
So we all got it
Sorry.
wrong.
It was me.
No, that's good. That's good. Okay.
Damn it.
That was
Okay.
you. Okay.
Should
Huh.
we skip that?
We're learning so much.
So wait. So can you read that again? Because now I want to really.
This person is a tough, competent worker who seeks to achieve success through their own efforts and may take on many tasks at a time. They are fast and effective improvisers, effortlessly steering around obstacles and snatching victory from the grip of defeat. Failure is traumatic for this person, and they do all they can to avoid it.
Now
very
hearing it again,
That
I
is very-
should have picked you.
yeah.
Yeah, that like it makes sense now.
See?
Damn it.
Sometimes these big words. Just
Yeah.
Also, I'm a visual
We get stuck
person.
on
Like,
it.
I feel like I need to see it to
my
like understand what's
Yeah,
going on.
no,
Yeah.
that as soon as when you said it again, I was
That
like,
is good.
that was Remy. Oh my god. Okay.
No, we're learning.
That was good.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
I messed up.
All right, my turn. This person views relationships as an important goal to be achieved. Will work hard at making the relationship successful, keep relationships upbeat and action oriented. Yeah. Have a deep need to impress their partner.
Alicia.
I was going to go Heath.
I'm going to go with Heath.
Heath.
It's not me.
Wait, let me-
Alicia.
Oh!
Wow.
Why are all mine getting done first?
That's the universe trying to tell you something.
I know.
I was going off the context clues from the last one when you were saying that you were
See, I should have shut up.
Oh, I really want to get it right. Can I read it again?
the fact that you were like you wanted to like impress people, you wanted people to like
Yeah.
you type thing.
I see that
that's
too,
why
yeah.
I was leaning towards that.
Yeah.
Like half of it was you, and then the other half was you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was going to say, I believed it was Heath up until have a deep need to impress their partner. because that
I
doesn't
saw
seem
it
like
more in
Heath
a
thing to
positive
me.
way though than a
A good
Yeah.
impress. Like you want to make them like
a good impress. Yeah, not like a
I thought of it like as a wooing thing, and I was
yeah.
like, I feel like you don't.
But
need
you know,
to woo
it's
that
how we
much.
all see it, huh?
Very interesting.
Perspective, y'all.
Do you want to tackle this?
Elaborate?
Yeah. Do you want to elaborate? Do you feel like that's a really you picked it right?
I did pick it.
You think that's like pretty on
this is
the
like-
dot?
Why does it have the good? I think this is a good thing about me. It says views relationships as an important goal to be achieved. Will work hard at making the relationship successful.
I should have said the good at the
Um,
beginning. So the last part's not as good.
Yeah, keep
Yeah.
relationships upbeat and action oriented. I feel like I'm very like
I
how
feel
can we
like
like
that
do
makes sense,
better,
yeah.
be better.
Yeah.
I think I interpret it more as like going on dates a lot. Like that's what I
Oh,
heard.
no, I
I
pictured
was
it-
thinking like going on dates,
Yeah,
like,
like in a
planning dates and
relationship.
things like that.
Oh,
But,
okay. I can see it like that too, though.
makes total sense.
Cool.
Tea.
Nice.
So much
That's a
about
good
me.
thing.
I love
Don't
that.
worry.
Let's
All
make
right.
sure this next
cool,
one's
cool,
not
cool.
me.
I'll put this right here.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our sponsor of this podcast, Skims.
You guys know I love Skims so much, whether it's their loungewear, their pajamas, the robes, the underwear, the bralettes, the tank tops, literally anything. Their Fits Everybody collection has truly changed my life. It's the only bralette that I'll wear. Their underwear is amazing. It feels like second skin. It's like butter. It's so soft. The shade selection is amazing. Truly, like I love their stuff so much. And if you are a flat-chested girly or a chested girly like myself, it supports you. Everything is amazing.
And don't even get me started on the ropes. I have one. I just got it in. Heath.
So comfy.
You
It's
You
luxurious.
feel like you're in a 5-star hotel with it on.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't stop wearing it.
No, like the way the Fits Everybody collection is my favorite. And what I like too is they also have the t-shirts, they have the thongs and the bras. Like I'm not kidding, so comfortable. But I hate when people like when I have a bralette, I still want it to like push the girlies up. You know what I mean? I still want to like feel cute, but these are also comfortable. So you don't have to choose between looking cute and being comfortable.
And I love how they really honed in on like the couples buying together for Skims. I love that. It's cute. I'm all for it.
Seriously, guys, you need to try the Fits Everybody thong. It is amazing. You have no under lines. It looks good under leggings if you're working out every day, an event, whatever it may be. You feel like you're wearing nothing. It's so buttery smooth and just feels so good on the body.
That's right, baby. No VPL.
What is VPL?
Visible panty line.
Very good, Heath. Guys, if you want to get it for yourself, the Fits Everybody collection is available in sizes double XS, extra small, double extra small, 2, 4X. You can shop now at skims.com.
And after you place your order, be sure to let them know we sent you. Select podcast in the survey and be sure to select our show in the drop-down menu that follows.
And if you're looking for the perfect gifts for the whole family, Skims just launched their biggest holiday shop ever. Also available at skims.com. They have amazing holiday pajamas. They've got robes. They've got stuff for your dog. Yes. Rosie's going to have cute little puppy pajamas.
No, I just got her the leopard sweater. I'll bring it down. They're so cute.
Aw, Rosie, you're going to get something from Skims.
Oh my God.
Look at her. She looks so good. Oh, look at this comfy. So you feel like butter. You do really do. Oh, she loves
I got the
it.
matching pants.
Thank you so much, Skims, for sponsoring this podcast. We love you.
In a nutshell, this person is defined by their belief that everything must be in order. They show great commitment and determination to improve conditions that they find important. They are forward in encouraging others to improve their performance too. They're super idealists in the sense that they believe they know exactly how to perfect the world and they wonder why others do not see it.
Whoa.
Damn. This could be a few people.
I feel like it took a twist.
Yeah, it did.
They keep
Should
taking
I say it one more
twists.
time?
Can I read it?
Yeah.
It will help me.
Sorry.
Okay.
I think Zane.
I'm going Zane.
Oh my God.
I'm like, whose fingerprints are these?
I'm gonna go with Remy.
I was waiting.
I'm gonna go with Remy.
Hello.
It's Heath.
Oh, you caught a sneak attack.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
it was all three of you. Honestly, I was trying to figure out who though.
You
Yeah.
know what? It felt very you, but the one part about not understanding why other people don't, I was like, it's Zane.
No, you're thinking of like the lawyer call. You gotta get that out.
Just in general, I
Because
feel
this
like,
was like good. This was like, oh no, this is a nutshell. This is in a nutshell.
nutshell.
also
In a
just in
nutshell.
general, like you speak like you're like all knowing. You're like, no, like we do it this way.
Oh
So that's
yeah,
what I was
I'm
thinking.
bad at that.
But I see like you are always checking in on everybody. I feel like you're always
Yeah.
so encouraging. So I see that for
But
Heath,
Yeah,
for sure.
so that was like about encouraging others to like be
Yeah.
them like the best version of themselves.
see
like And then the last part was
Idealist, sense that they believe to know
Yeah,
how to perfect the world.
That's like, I'm like, how do people not understand? Like it, like I do get frustrated when I'm like, how do you not see
Yeah.
that? Like, if there's a problem, this is the clear answer.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
I do
That's-
see that. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Wow.
This is fun.
Wow.
That one
No,
clocked
this
me.
is so good. Okay.
Damn.
I love
Right.
that.
Woo. We are
Next
reading
one.
each other today.
This person is highly goal-oriented and set their sights high. Although they may not always achieve what they aim for, the fact that they have so many ambitious goals makes them more likely than the average person to make big things happen. I'm going with Zane immediately.
Remy immediately.
I think Alicia.
I'm going Remy.
Who is it?
Oh, was it? I don't remember what I said. Was it me?
Remy's like, damn.
That was me.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, guys. I don't remember what I
No,
printed.
You know what's funny is you were like, when I took that test, I just knew they were all me.
Here's it back like it's
I'm
never
just
heard
getting
it.
confused because there was a long paragraph.
No, they're all
Oh, no,
the
you're
the
good, you're
paragraphs
good,
are
you're
hard.
good.
Maybe we should have done some smaller ones.
I also had like a few days to look at it because I kept reading it. Trust
I
me.
did mine last night. So
I kept reading mine. All right.
okay. This person fears being outperformed and overshadowed, so they work even harder to distinguish themselves and be somebody. They can become single-minded in their push for success, working harder and longer than anyone else and neglecting their health or their relationships. The constant need to perform is exhausting, though, and the person can become cold, short-tempered, and preoccupied, especially when there's very little soul development behind the outward success.
God, can I please? Can I just staple that to Zane's forehead? Please.
That's Zane.
That's crazy.
Zane.
It's definitely Zane.
Wow. Very good,
Look
Zane.
at the way you taped it.
I'm gonna go with Alicia on this one.
Sorry, we all said you.
I'm saying Alicia.
Okay.
Okay.
Who says it?
It was me.
Wow.
Damn, y'all wanted to staple this on my forehead.
That's crazy.
I can see how I'm like a sentence or two for sure.
Yeah.
I'm
Or
not gonna
three.
tell you which
It's
one.
easy for us when we're just listening also to just like hear the one sentence and be like, oh, it's this
And
person.
Yeah.
disregard
Yeah.
everything
Yes,
else that didn't
yes.
match.
But it did sound like me though. But there was a couple things that wasn't me.
That was definitely a negative of me, I'm sure. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a negative one.
I don't know.
It's not negative.
I think it's Glinda and Alphaba. It's both wicked and good at the same
Duality.
time.
Good.
Always lean back to Wicked. I love that.
Duality.
Duality.
This person assumes relationships will deplete instead of nourish them, so will not enter into a relationship lightly. More than any other type, this person will live without an intimate relationship. This is not necessarily because they want to, but rather they struggle to compromise on their lifestyle simply for the sake of a relationship. However, once a relationship has been established, this person is incredibly loyal, affectionate, and funny.
Did you feel red to filth when
Yeah.
you read that? When you were doing your
Yeah.
report, were you like gagged by that one?
Were you
That
like,
one's.
that's Zane.
I'm torn between Zane and Alicia.
I think
That's
it's
Zane.
Zane.
That's
it
Zane.
seems like Zane.
I think that's really Zane.
Is me?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, it's me.
That's like one I'd read and be like, if it were me, I'd be like, oh my God, that's like so,
No,
like
and
that's
then-
so you.
That was
Right,
really
right to
good.
But
fucking
then
Phil. I couldn't believe it.
What's crazy is times like that, you're like, you think you're like your own person, and then you're like, wow, anyone else with this number is the same way.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like, oh, I'm not special.
I have the second paragraph. You want me to read it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Once in a relationship, this person will prefer a dynamic that feels comfortable, familiar, and unsurprising, such as small daily interactions that take place in the kitchen over breakfast.
15-minute
As
coffee
they
meet.
disconnect from their emotions, this person struggles to show affection and love, assuming their loyalty and presence conveys that for them. While uncomfortable at first, by learning more about their partner and asking for their assistance, this person can learn to deliver small acts or words of affection on a regular basis.
That is crazy.
When I read that one, ching, 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 ching. I screenshot that one 20
Crazy.
times. I couldn't believe.
Wow.
You
I
should
just
put it
could
up
not
on-
believe how
put it up,
accurate that was.
Your bathroom mirror or
That's
something.
really crazy.
that-
When you
yeah.
read the first thing, out of all of these, there's no one that I felt
Yeah.
like really clicked with someone until like that one with you.
Yeah, I read that one. I was
spot
like,
on.
I know why it cost $30
Wow.
Yeah.
because they.
that was
Return
really
the
good.
ROI,
Yeah.
return of
Really good.
investment.
Oh
We
yeah,
already
oh
got it.
yeah, because I'm getting my friends to pay $30. No, trust me.
Yeah.
Wow.
This the title's at work. This person, they are the poster children of the working world, conscientious, reasonable, logical, self-disciplined, hardworking, and meticulous. They do everything to the best of their ability with high standards of integrity, not just doing the job, but doing it right. They take their responsibilities seriously and put work ahead of play in virtually every situation. Change can be changed, accept what cannot be changed, and develop the wisdom to know the difference. I'm going Heath.
I think Heath.
Heath.
Ooh, clocked.
Elaborate.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, we're getting better.
It feels good. It feels
It's
good when
really
you know.
good.
Because in that last sentence, it said like your overall mantra. And I read that and I was like, that's the prayer that I would say.
Really?
Really?
Oh, wow.
Crazy.
Like, okay, I'm a
God grant me the serenity to change the things that
Wow.
Okay, change what can be changed.
that is the prayer that we had in my bathroom that I would read every day.
Oh my God. What a
Crazy.
beautiful way to think also.
Crazy.
Wow.
I love this shit.
Yeah, this is
Wild.
great.
But yeah, that was very, very me.
I so see that.
I see that too.
Love that.
Okay. In relationships, the bad. Tunes out darker emotions in order to stay energetic and happy. May not slow down long enough to develop real intimacy. Can easily confuse the performance of romance for the real thing. Have a hard time opening up their hearts. Can I say Zane?
I'm going to say Alicia.
I'm going to say Alicia.
I'm going to say Zane.
It's you?
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought we were all putting our weaknesses out for the world to see.
I thought so too. I'm hearing a lot of positives on that side.
I don't wear my heart on my sleeve at all. I will fake it. I have my bubble.
It's the tunes out darker emotions to stay energetic and happy. That felt very sane. And then may not slow down long enough to develop real intimacy. I felt Zane. Because I feel like you're very work oriented and don't take the time to let a relationship flourish.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what mine said, but not in that way.
Written kind
That
of
one's more,
differently.
it's written
It's
different.
interesting because they're all very similar, but just worded a little differently to fit
Yeah.
each person perfectly, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
I see that one for Alicia.
All right.
More. In relationships, these people are known for being faithful, loyal, and dedicated in relationships, and they tend to go all in. As improvement-oriented perfectionists, they notice all the little things that may see, quote-unquote, off about the relationship and are driven to reform the relationship until it is the very best it can be. They approach relationships, as with most things, from a logical perspective. They look for compatibility of values and opinions, and once those connections are established, they will stick to their commitments and promises to the very end. I'm going to go Heath.
I'm going Remy.
I'm going to go Remy.
I'll say Remy, but it's me.
Oh, that's you.
Wait, I love that.
Damn.
Wait, that was such a nice one to vote for me.
Yeah, that was
too.
a
Thank
nice
you.
one.
I see that completely about you.
That's good. Yeah.
Especially
It was one of you. For
Mariah
sure.
was
when-
in my head too. So I was like, I see that.
The
Yeah.
logical is when I was like, it's definitely Heath. I feel like you're very logical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is this person's core traits. They believe something is either right or wrong, good or bad. There is no middle ground. They are able to see and judge people, situations, and details rationally and without emotion. And this trait manifests externally as self-discipline, truth-seeking, and old-fashioned common sense. When they do choose to vent, their arguments will be thought through, and they will be able to justify the grievance with a list of objective details based on factual experiences and disappointments.
Heath.
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 Yeah.
I was
a good
actually
one.
thinking Alicia, and then it veered over.
It said with no emotion. I went, yeah, that can't be me. It can't be you. I see that.
That was good. Oh my
Very,
god, that was
boom, boom,
clear.
boom, boom.
Really?
It makes
Yeah,
sense with the
very.
logical thing in the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes so much sense.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
These people admit to feeling confident in their ability to attract others and can be very goal-focused in their pursuit of a partner. They enjoy being admired and they work hard for it, working out, paying attention to style and grooming, and being thoroughly charming and personable with their partner. Dating suits them well. Beneath the veneer, however, their true self may be barely visible. It takes a strong partner to hold fast until the genuine feelings emerge.
Well, Remy has veneers.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna say
I'm gonna
Remy.
go with the Remy. There was one line in there I was just like Remy.
I do think this is Remy.
It's me.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
I knew the veneer thing.
I I'm loving the positive energy on
I
that
know.
side.
I would have redone mine.
What have we done mine
In
too?
our
Delicious,
defense, we weren't
devious.
given full instructions, so we apologize. I'm sorry.
All right, go.
Okay, their superpower. You work hard, very hard, to make sure every detail is correct. Those who work with you know they can count on you to produce consistent, quality work with every detail in place. Although extreme perfectionism can work against productivity, making it hard to complete any project for fear it isn't absolutely perfect. Your commitment to getting things right can be one of your greatest assets when used judiciously.
Alicia Marie.
Alicia.
I'm gonna go with Zane on this one
Remy?
Oh my God.
because you are a perfectionist, and this is
Mhm.
like screaming perfectionism.
I think it's Alicia.
It's me.
I think it's me.
It's me.
It's you?
Wow.
It's me. Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you turned the car around.
It is you.
It's me.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wow.
T.
know.
I thought it was Alicia.
Wait,
No, it's
I
me.
thought it was me.
It's this one right here. Extreme perfectionism can work against productivity.
Oh.
He'll spend so much time perfecting something that it kind of distracts
Oh, like not
from
posting the
it-
socials for this podcast?
because it
Yep.
needs to be perfect, and he won't put anything out
wow.
that's not.
Guys, I actually thought that was my card.
I thought that was you too.
Huh.
Very interesting.
I don't post unless it's perfect.
I know, which is your biggest downfall.
And that's why I don't post at all.
That was their superpower.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I see that's a negative thing most
Put
of
it
the
on your
time, but
chest.
Okay. This one says core desire to live according to my own personal integrity, to be right, balanced, virtuous, and good. Heath.
Heath.
Heath?
Yeah.
I think I know what number you are.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know. I'm curious. I
It's
don't know
me.
what number, but I love it.
This person does not wear their hearts on their sleeves, but their entire sense of value and security lies in them gaining the approval and acceptance of others. They feel anxiety or even panic when someone withdraws that approval, almost like a sense of grief. So while this person outwardly projects the brochure version of themselves as someone with incredible energy, ambition, and self-belief, there is a lot of insecurity going on beneath the surface. They feel deeply anxious about their own self-worth.
It's okay, Alicia.
Damn, Alicia.
It's all right.
Damn, Retta filth.
It's okay, Alicia.
It's okay.
Goodness.
Remy was looking down because she was like, oh, my bad. She was like, my bad.
Woo!
gonna
Staple
say
that on your head.
Yeah,
All right,
that one-
I think it's Alicia.
That one resonated with me. Aw. It's okay. It's
And-
fine.
and the tape and the tape matched.
Hey.
The tape matched. Okay.
Yeah, I did also just say I don't wear my heart on my sleeve, and probably it's because I read that.
Yeah,
and my thing
that-
out there.
yeah,
so
that was a-
that's cool. Perfect. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Vigilance is what it says. You can see disaster coming from a mile away, and you're rarely blindsided when something goes wrong. You know where the emergency exits are, literally and figuratively, and you are capable of great clarity and leadership in a crisis. Your mind tends to be very active, envisioning problems before they even begin.
Heath.
Heath.
That shit's crazy.
Good.
That one is crazy.
That's really good.
I think 5 steps ahead of what could possibly happen. Like just action and reaction.
Yeah.
It's wild.
You do.
Guys, this
go.
is fun.
Yeah, this is eye-opening.
Their blind spot. You are easily distracted and often choose to enjoy the present moment rather than pursue a long-term goal. Your plans are frequently sidetracked by temptations and impulses, and you have trouble sticking with things when they get too hard. On the plus side, you are unlikely to be overworked or overstressed, and people probably know you as fun-loving, carefree sort of person, but ultimately you struggle to stay focused on what you should do instead of what you want to do, which can make it difficult to achieve an ambitious goal. You may never be a nose to the grindstone type, but working on your willpower will serve you well. Someday you'll want to achieve something that takes persistence, and you'll need to understand how to. It didn't finish, but I think we know who this is.
I'm going to say Zane.
Zane.
Clocked.
Yeah.
Clocked.
What?
That one's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, I mean, that's
Like when you're excited about something, you're so
Yes.
in it.
Oh yeah.
But I
when,
see a
when
lot of
he's
those.
in it, he's in it.
Yeah.
In it.
Mm-hmm.
High highs and low
Low
lows.
lows.
High highs,
Exactly.
low lows.
That's okay.
Wow.
All right, next one. As a result of their insecurity, this person feels a constant nagging pressure to be on and to prove that they are operating at maximum effectiveness. To others, it may seem as if this does not require a lot of support, privacy, or emotional connection. They make success look easy, and this person does a remarkable job of playing up to the crowd. Few see the emotional vulnerability that sits beneath this person's perfectly cultivated appearance, when the sad truth is they often feel very lonely and isolated from those who could offer support. Alicia.
I think that's Alicia.
That's Alicia.
Wait, that's sad.
I was gonna guess Remy, but I think it's me.
Is that who's that? Who is that?
It's Alicia.
Damn!
I just thought it would be funny if it's like, no way. You know what I mean?
Wow, I really wouldn't have. I didn't see that one
I would have
coming.
never guessed that. It was you.
Yeah, because you hide yourself really well.
Aw.
But not to people that know you off camera.
The
I
last
know.
line is what made me sad. I want to offer support.
I just don't like burdening people. Like, I'm like,
I'm
it's
the
fine.
same- I'm the same.
I'm like, it's fine.
You're
I'm-
never a
it's
burden.
okay. I'm okay.
It's a tough battle.
It
It's a
is.
It's the
tough
worst
battle.
feeling when you like burden somebody or you inconvenience somebody.
Oof.
I
Rosie.
hate that
Oof.
feeling.
Yeah.
It's okay.
She
But you could
knows.
never be a burden to a friend.
Exactly.
It's okay.
Never.
Please remember that.
Next shot. Next
Hopefully it's
gunshot
not
coming
me. No,
coming in.
literally. Rosie.
Get that little coolie.
Hey, sweet.
Get that little coolie.
Hey, sweet. Oh,
Ding,
oh,
ding,
Oh
ding,
my God,
ding.
that was-
sweet. Hi, sweet.
I saw an accident coming from a mile away. I knew.
You knew she was gonna hit it.
Well,
At some point in their childhood, this person has convinced themselves that their value is irrevocably connected to their success, and they have to be extraordinary to be loved. It's hard for this person to believe the idea of unconditional love, so the pressure to stand out takes over. This person often plays the role of family hero, and maintaining this role is intense.
I think that's
Remy.
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 Clocked.
Okay, last card. Do you have one more?
I have one more.
Oh.
This is a strength. This person is adaptable. They have a special gift for sizing up people, tasks, environments, and the composition of working groups to identify the movers and shakers. They can adapt to most situations quickly and will instantly recognize the grasp opportunities, adopting whatever behavior is necessary to, quote, make friends and influence people. They tend to come across as polite and charming and will deliver exactly the right mannerisms and level of diplomacy to win respect in a particular situation.
Alicia.
Remy?
I'm going to say Heath.
Who is
This
it?
one's me.
It's you.
Ah.
There was a couple. There was a couple
job.
things in there that screamed Alicia for
Yeah.
sure. The sizing up.
This I feel like I can read someone right away.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For good
There
or
was
worse.
another
Too.
one that hit too.
Damn.
Okay, this is the last card. At work, this person must have privacy and the ability, the focus.
Zane.
Yeah. The ability to focus both in their environment and in their area of expertise. They prefer to work alone for long periods, ideally when no one else is around or when they know they are protected from intrusions. The search for objective truth requires focus and privacy, and this person needs a place they can retreat to and maintain a sense of privacy. Whatever their work situation, they will design their environment to reduce interruptions, intrusions, surprises, unnecessary social interactions, and unclear collaboration. This person prefers to have the absolute clarity of all tasks, timelines, responsibilities, and deliverables. They also prefer that their team members have the same to ensure no last-minute surprises. Zane.
Remy.
Zane.
Wait, I was gonna say Zane and then I was gonna say Heath.
Not me.
It's Zane.
It's me.
Damn it! I should just trust my gut. Wow, guys, we did
We
it!
did it.
Did it.
This game is crazy.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what number is everybody?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm a type 5.
Okay.
And what's the 5 again?
The 5 is the the researcher, the let me look it up.
Investigator.
Investigator.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Okay.
investigator. Okay, so Zane is type 5 personality. They're alert, curious, and insightful. They typically have the ability to focus and develop complex ideas and skill. You've been holding out on us?
Period. I'm waiting for the right moment.
Their basic fear is being helpless, useless, or incapable. Basic
Oof.
desire, being competent and capable. Key motivations, understanding the environment, possessing knowledge, and having everything figured out in order to protect themselves from individual threats. Other well-known 5s are Tim Burton, Stephen King, Jodie Foster, Albert Einstein,
So
Stephen
Albert.
Hawking. Okay.
That's very impressive.
That was
Couldn't
just
go
a
anywhere.
quick
She's
one.
like, and that's it.
No,
No,
that's
no, no.
really cool.
High five.
I feel like that
Wow.
really fits you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay. It does make sense.
Mhm.
I feel like,
I was impressed with my report.
even all the things that came up and we like so obviously knew it was you.
Mhm,
It
yeah.
just makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I see that.
Mhm.
Good take.
Heath, I think you're a 9 or an 8, and
Neither.
you're a 1. You're a 1.
I'm a type one.
Type
Oh my
1.
god.
That tracks. That tracks.
Type 1 personalities, the reformer, tend to have a sense of mission that leads to a desire to improve the world in various ways. They often strive to overcome adversity, particularly moral adversity, so their human spirit can shine through and make a difference. They're generally ethical and conscientious. They have a strong sense of right and wrong. However, they can also be impatient and resentful. May have been raised in an environment where they were made to feel that making mistakes was not allowed. Their basic fear is being defective, corrupt, or evil. Basic desires to be balanced and to have integrity. Key motivations, striving higher and improving things, being right, justifying themselves, being consistent with their ideals, and being beyond criticism. Michelle Obama,
Let's
Okay.
go, Michelle.
Joan of Arc, Nelson Mandela,
You said Joan of Arc?
Joan of
That's
Arc,
right.
All right.
Margaret Thatcher. Those are other type 1. King
Wow.
Charles.
Okay, King Charles. All right,
Okay.
King Charles.
So my wings are 9 and 2.
Oh.
You can only wing on either side of you, so it would make sense. But what's the percentage on 9 and
Oh,
percentage
oh.
on 2? Yes.
957, 279.
Oh, so you're a
Wow,
1
he's
wing too.
I love a wing too.
What is wing 2?
2 is the helper, which I would have guessed for you actually.
Empathy, sensitivity, warm, human, interpersonal qualities, and compassion. That
I see that for
Wow, I
you.
so see that.
I say same girl.
Same. Double it and give
you.
it to the next person.
Double. Give me
Okay.
14.
type 1.
Oh.
Nice.
First.
I'm
Okay,
fifth.
well, Remy had, she guessed you were a 2 because.
Yes. So I was a 2 so many years ago. And then as of last night, I am now a 3.
Oh.
I know.
Demoted.
Which
See?
is
I
crazy
know.
because I am 2 a 3.
You are also a 3.
I'm a 3.
I am 2 a 3.
I am 2 a 3.
So
I'm
you're
also
both
a
3.
So there were certain ones where I was like, did we pull the same one? Or there were a lot of things that were very similar, but we didn't have one that was the same.
No, and I still am new. As of literally last night, I found out that I am no longer a 2. But I will say, I really feel both very strongly. And I was telling Zane, I got 98% for number 3, but 94% for number 2.
Also, you were always a 2 wing 3.
2 is the helper, right?
Yeah.
Which is very accurate
I
for you.
feel that very innately, but also I do think I care a lot about work. I care way more about
Wait,
work now than I used to.
I was gonna say when we first met, like when we did this test years ago, you were like, "Oh, I just do work, like whatever." And like I remember being like, "How?" Because
Yeah.
like to me that's the complete opposite.
I feel very differently now. I feel a lot stronger about work, I think, just because now I have more to lose.
And you're fucking
But-
killing it.
Thanks, guys. But I also think I used to be like so. I try my best to still be very giving to people, but I think over the years I've given so much, and then
You'd
kind
like
of
let people walk over you. though.
exactly.
Yeah.
I think I
That
finally
makes
have just learned boundaries. I really have.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that I used to just like give so much, get hurt so much that now I'm like I'm more
You have your
careful with
guard
what I
up
give.
more now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which makes me kind of sad, but also
No.
I'm less hurt now. So
That's good.
It's good. So
That's
now
good.
I
You're
think I'm
stronger.
like very in between the two for sure. Is
Well,
good.
You're like a 2.5.
I do my I like that.
Okay.
Get that tattoo.
Real-
Put that on
real-
merch.
Real quick, when you were trying to guess mine, you said, am I an 8 or a 9? What are those two?
8 is like the challenger, like they're natural born leaders. So I think that's where I got confused with the 1 because 1s are also leaders, but 8s are very leader like, and then 9s. My sister, I know so many 9s. Like Cal's a 9, my sister's a 9, and you guys have a lot of similarities. So that's why I was
Got
like
it.
a very like peacemaker. They're called the peacemakers. Like they always like
that
can
too.
kind of see both sides to everything. They very much like their home and their space. They like it being clean. They like yeah.
Got
There was
it.
a lot of things I was like, I see that in you.
No, that makes sense. Okay.
Oh my god, that's
Cool.
crazy. Okay, I'm gonna read the 3, and you can think of Remy and I. Type 3 personalities, the achiever, are typically fluent in human nature. People often look up to them due to their personal accomplishments and graciousness. Type 3s are charming, attractive, and self-assured. They are generally competent, energetic, and ambitious, but can also be status conscious and highly driven for advance. Basic fear is being worthless. Basic desire, feeling worthwhile and valued. Key motivations, distinguishing themselves from others, having attention, being admired, being affirmed, and impressing others. Other 3s are Arnold Schwarzenegger, Michael Jordan, Taylor Swift, Oprah Winfrey.
Taylor Swift.
2 also. I want to see which more I feel like I resonate with in the moment.
Number 2 is the helper. They tend to either be the most helpful people to others, or they can be highly invested in seeing themselves as helpful. Type 2s are generally sincere, warm-hearted, and empathetic. They tend to be generous, self-sacrificing, and friendly. However, they can also be people-pleasing, flattering, and sentimental. Sentimental man. Type 2 people may have been raised in an environment where helpfulness was emphasized. Basic fear, unworthy of being loved, being unwanted. Basic desire to be loved. Key motivations, expressing their feelings for others, being needed and appreciated, being loved, vindicating their claims about themselves, getting others to respond to them. Other 2s are Dolly Parton, Nancy Reagan, Elizabeth Taylor, Eleanor Roosevelt.
I looked up the most rare Enneagram type. Is it Enneagram?
Enneagram,
It's a type 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, wait. So now I want to say one more thing that I literally will geek out on, and I think it's really cool and it's really good homework for us to do. Okay. So do you guys know that song from, or do you know the band Sleeping at Last?
No.
Okay, so he has his name's Ryan, but there's one song from the Twilight, the wedding song when she comes, it's it went so viral forever ago because whatever, he made that Sleeping at Last. Then he found out about the Enneagram because it's been around for literally years. I think the 30s or 50s or something it started. So he went on a mission to basically create a song for each number.
Oh.
But he's such a genius. There's a whole podcast. He has a podcast where he breaks down the process of making each number. But what he did is he made sure that every single person who played those instruments were also that number.
Oh, wow.
So the song's about one. Only ones made that, down to the drummer, even the noise,
so cool.
everything
That's
into
wild.
it. The lyrics, if you want to cry, it's so good.
I wonder which song you would like the most. If you listen to all the songs and see which ones you would like the most, and what if the one you like the most is your number?
No,
really
and
cool.
I remember with mine, because it's about 3, I remember thinking, well, obviously I'm the best, so mine's gonna be the best. And it was so simple, but he went into explain how 3s would expect theirs to have a crazy orchestra and all this stuff. But then he brought it down to their basic fear of not being enough without all the glitz and glam and all of this stuff.
That's really cool.
And it was saying even if you got gold, silver, or bronze, it's you're good enough. And I literally started sobbing because it was so spot on. So we all should listen to our songs tonight, but read the lyrics while you listen.
Okay.
Because it's so cool. And then if you really want
It's on a certain site, or it's where?
It's there's an album.
Oh,
it's the
got it,
Enneagram
okay.
stuff. But it
Cool.
seriously, and then it was funny because Ashley's a 9, but he started 1 through 9, and it took her 3 years to get her number, and she was I've been waiting so long for her number, and it was just really funny.
That's crazy. Waiting for your number. I need.
I would imagine they would all drop at the same
No,
time.
they're all one
Right?
at a
It's a
time.
sweet time.
Yeah, so
I
it's
really-
really cool.
I really want to do the other test that you were talking about.
Myers-Briggs.
Myers-Briggs one.
That one I really
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
know. Huh.
I strive for accuracy and precision in all my tasks. Wasn't
Oh
that
yeah.
one?
Mm.
Oh my
Even
God.
the
I had to
smallest
do one of
inconsistencies
these
and errors
for
in my
my
work.
Psychology class?
interview for Brookstone.
Oh my God, really?
No,
was probably the
that's
Myers-Briggs.
good.
They just
Create
took
good
the test off
chemistry
that.
with the
Yeah.
And
employees.
apparently they I failed it and they didn't want to hire me, but they liked me in person.
How do you
Heath.
fail a test?
Oh my, Heath.
Wait,
They
wait.
took your answers. They put it in here to see what type of person you are.
Yes.
That's crazy. Wait, that's kind of genius.
That feels kind of intrusive.
They told me that I didn't pass what they were looking for this test thing, but they just
Whoa.
I forgot about this. We should do it really quick before, but you can do compatibility between numbers. So I think it'd be funny. We can put, now that we know your numbers,
Oh, yeah.
Got it,
yeah,
we
let's
can
do
see
it.
how you guys work well together, and we can do us too.
I need
shit.
Mariah to do this.
No, you
test.
have
I'm so
to.
curious what she
Yeah.
does.
Okay, I'm
It
gonna
will-
do.
It's knowing Cal's. A lot of times, because she's so good, I'll call her and I'll be like, "Oh my God, this is annoying me." She's like, "Oh, it's because he's a 9. He does this. I'm like, "Ah, yes."
This.
Mariah is definitely not what she's closest, I think, to my number, but she's not a 5.
I think she's a 7.
I
What's
could see
7?
7.
She's somewhat. She's
Very
none of our
energetic,
numbers,
very out,
Like life of the party.
Got it.
but very introverted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so curious. I'm gonna look through them and
Yeah,
guess.
you have
Yeah,
her
yeah.
Do
take
you
it.
think you're an introvert or an extrovert?
Depending on the
Ambivert.
situation. Depending on the situation.
That's me too. Also, apparently that's just how you recharge. Like I do recharge by myself. After I've hung out with a lot of people. So it's less about like if you're outgoing or not. It's like when you feel most recharged, do you need to be alone or do you need to be around people?
That
That's
makes
how
more
you-
sense to
yeah.
me.
So I'm an introvert for sure.
To
in that
recharge,
sense.
I need to be alone.
Yeah.
Or
Where
with
some
a,
people are like,
with a
I
couple
need
people.
people.
Yeah.
Okay, this
Yeah.
is the relationship compatibility between Zane and Heath.
All right. Let's hear it.
Enneagram 1s, Heath, and 5s, Zane, are alike in many ways, particularly in their reticence. What the fuck is that word?
Exactly.
Rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, we
Rotisserie
love that
chicken
shit.
to
Like
show
it.
their
Love that.
emotions directly. Okay, both see themselves as fact oriented, although 5s are more purely mental. While sorry,
Damn, let me read that. Shit. Got Heath and I stressing over
I
here.
know, you can.
Are we best friends or
Are we
not?
not? We need to know now. Okay, where are you? Okay.
You can just start over.
Both see themselves as fact oriented, although 5s are more purely mental, while 1s like their ideas and philosophies to have practical ramifications. Both bring to their relationship a desire to be objective. They both want to avoid falling into sentimentality or to allow their feelings to cloud their mental clarity. 1s and 5s share a rich mental life of intellectual stimulation, curiosity, and a multiplicity of mutual interests, from the opera to sports to politics to economics to history and so forth. 1s and 5s often enjoy each other's company, intellectual stimulation, loving to debate and admiring the intelligence and expertise exhibited by the other. Very, very true.
Let's go, bestie.
Very true. Unexpectedly, they tickle each other's funny bone. This pair loves to laugh together at
That's
life's absurdities.
crazy.
Child rearing, traveling, building a house, shared hobbies, or other complex activities are mutually stimulating and bonding for them. They both are highly respectful of personal boundaries, rarely being the one to make the first move in anything regarding intimacy unless they have pretty strong signals from the other that
wait
they
for
would
him
be
to kiss
welcome.
me.
I was gonna say like this is like in any relationship.
If Heath and I were in a relationship, I think we'd be very respectful of each other's
It
boundaries.
sounds
Oh
so.
yeah. Thus, 1s and 5s tend to bring a certain formality and courtesy to each other that can bring charmingly, courtly, and old-fashioned. 1s add to this concern with logic and order, with systematic thinking, attention to details, and the desire to improve the world around them. 5s bring curiosity, the willingness to be intellectually, I'm not going to say it sexually because that's not it. They put in parentheses. Adventuresome, a taste for the bizarre and illogical, and ability to relish disorder, chaos, and a lack of apparent meaning.
Chaos.
There is quite affectionate appreciation in this pairing. If romance develops, it develops slowly but creepily. I mean, deeply.
but creepily.
but deeply.
Okay. Wow.
But we got some potential trouble spots or issues. You ready?
Hit it.
As intellectual as both types tend to be, they are also opposites in important areas, and this can lead to conflicts and the eventual breakdown of the relationship. Ooh. Most seriously, 1s tend to believe in the objectivity of certain truths and believe that once these are known, there is a possibility of arriving at objective certitude. 1s feel that their ideals and philosophy have given them contact with some form of ultimate truth, God, and therefore they are living from a viewpoint in which acquiring certainty is a moral imperative. 5s, on the other hand, feel that there is no such thing as objective truth, merely possible interpretations for what seems to be objective reality. We may come to see some degree of consensus, but that does not necessarily mean that our consensus reflects anything completely objective. It just means that we choose to think the same way. 5s are thus skeptics and debunkers of certitude. They love to debate and deflate ironclad philosophies and self-righteously held positions wherever they find them. Thus, less healthy 1s can drift into various forms of fundamentalism, believing that they can hold the key to truth, while 5s can become provocative nihilists, believing that there is no truth.
Nihilist.
True. That is very true.
Wow. That's
All right.
really cool.
Ah.
Interesting.
Should we do SRAM?
Yeah.
Threes and threes do not work well together.
Y'all need to quit now.
I could see it saying that, but we do.
I was gonna say 3s like other 3s.
Oh, okay, good.
Because we feed off each other.
Oh, I know they're scared to hear the troublesome spots.
I
huh?
know.
Please know this is still new for me.
Yeah.
This is less than 24 hours
Okay.
ago. I didn't know. Okay. As with all double type relationships, two Enneagram 3s generally bring the same qualities to each other. Therein lies both a main source of the attraction as well as one of the main pitfalls. Thus, the level of health of each person is especially important for these types of relationships, as are their dominant instincts. Two 3s bring to each other a concern for achievement and excellence, for making something of themselves and their opportunities, and for being a credit to the relationship. They are both hard workers, always looking for a way to improve their station in life and to share these benefits with their loved ones and friends.
Clock that
3s
shit.
also tend to be sociable and enjoy the company of others. They have the ability to charm others and present themselves in a favorable, attractive light, even to their spouse or close friends. Some 3s are less sociable and more concerned with business matters and with gaining financial security, but they too want both themselves and their relationship to be admirable and outstanding in some way. They may be known for their closeness or personal devotion or the longevity of the relationship itself.
Very good.
Love that for us.
Both 3s can form an extremely effective team that is likely to be successful in virtually
Pretty
any
basic.
endeavor they might pursue.
Wow.
They're
Shout
able
out Pretty
to-
Basic.
Shout out Pretty Basic. They are able to coordinate tasks at home or in the office, becoming a work team supporting each other.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Ollie's also a 3.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
They each want the other to be proud of them and to be admired by the other as a worthy partner.
Very good.
You're worthy, Remy.
You're worthy, Alicia.
You're worthy.
I think we're all worthy.
I think they're all worthy. They both try to avoid drama in the relationship, and they give each other space to pursue their own interests and self-development. Double 3 couples are usually excellent motivators of each other, true, urging the other to higher achievement and to attaining their goals, whether in child rearing, education or sports or physical fitness. They can act as the coach of the other, helping the partner to improve their technique and hone their professional and personal skills.
Very
What they
good.
demand of each other is respect for their achievements and for their hard work. Thus, in many ways, two 3s can make an impression on others of being virtually an ideal couple, attractive keeps coming up,
Nice.
energetic,
Oh, I didn't write it.
ambitious,
Okay.
focused, and often outstanding members of their social group.
Very
Wow.
good.
I see it.
All right.
Attractive.
Very good.
That's what you took from that whole thing.
The whole thing.
I kept
So,
laughing because attractive kept coming up in the report, and I'm like,
You're like, well, I don't.
well, now I'm a part of it, but I'm like, we're obsessed with ourselves.
Wow. Well, that's really sweet. Well, let's bring it down a bit.
Me only read the good.
What are the potential trouble spots for y'all too? Let's hear it. As long as 3 couple is healthy, they both tend to be highly supportive of each other and others' interests and career. Very good. They are glad for the success and prestige that their spouse may garner. Problems may arise in average to lower functioning 3 couples if they begin to compare themselves with each other. An unhealthy spirit of competition and one-upmanship can infect the relationship and undermine the pride and generosity they have felt toward each other. Even if they have different careers, 2 3s may begin to compare their relative success, their incomes, how well each is regarded professionally, and what their relative chances for advancement are. One partner being elected to a committee or board of directors puts pressure on the other to do something similar or even more prestigious. Furthermore, Further, one or both of the 3s may begin to feel that the relationship is taking time away from their own career and their own pursuit of success. Well, good thing you both do the same thing. One may feel that they are sacrificing their career potential for the sake of keeping the relationship together, while the other is getting ahead at their expense.
Wow.
Children, pet, family members, and friends may also suffer varying degrees of neglect as the double 3 couple puts energy into their professional advancement. Good thing you both are doing the same thing, because your dogs would not be fed right now. They would not be fed.
Also, like, we're not competitive with each other at all.
I know.
We're healthy.
Because we are healthy.
But you guys are doing the same thing. They never mentioned doing the same thing.
doing the same thing. I imagine it being very hard for 2 3s who are competitive, like in an
Yeah.
unhealthy way. I could totally see
Yeah.
that for sure. Like
Yeah.
lots of comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also
But we're so healthy.
very good. They also typically do not know how to talk about their deepest feelings, and so they most often do not. They often experience feelings as distractions from their professional work, as well as potential sources of shame and humiliation. Shame. Thus, they tend to become more isolated in the relationship as intimacy wanes. They can still be trophies for each other, but double 3 pairings come to not know how to talk with each other about what is really on for them. Eventually, isolation leads to alienation and depression, which can lead to drifting apart or to affairs that end
Remy.
the relationship.
How could you?
And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, this is our final episode of Basically Unfiltered. I
Thank you
almost
guys
forgot the
so
name of
much
the
for
show.
Remember when you started and I was saying for 1 year. And
1 year,
only-
one
Guys,
year
We
only.
signed a contract that we have to do.
for
Guys,
1
we
year.
have to do this for 1 year. Pray we get through it.
Wow, you guys, that was really fun.
I loved that.
I'm mentally exhausted.
Mentally.
Too bad you got to go home and cook now.
I know.
spiritually.
We have
Guys.
a lot of good stuff to cook.
We're doing a little Thanksgiving for each other, and so we're
Friendsgiving.
bringing in all meals from that we're preparing ourselves in our own kitchens, which is very tough for me because I can't cook.
And Zane and Remy are going to be going head to head
Head
on
to
a
head.
blind
Mac and
taste
cheese.
test for who can make the best mac and cheese.
Yep. And Heath and I will be the judges. So
And Mariah is also going to judge too.
Mariah and
she
Cal.
is a tough cookie.
Credit.
Here's my thing.
it.
I'm so excited, and this was sprung on me while my short ribs are already braising and have been braising all day at home.
I wish I had
but-
the time for that.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think a classic mac and cheese might win over my crazy mac
What
and
makes
cheese.
you think I'm making a classic mac and cheese?
I just figured you're pretty basic.
You oh
hey, that's an endearing
coming from
term.
pretty basic. That's a lot coming
Zane
from
did
you.
say the other day, Kraft mac and cheese is the best mac and
I
cheese
do
to bring
love
for
I
Kraft
will
Thanksgiving.
mac
say
and
Yeah,
cheese.
Kraft over
it is.
I
Velveeta.
do love a
But
Kraft mac and
hey,
cheese.
when you assume, it makes an ass out of you and me.
Yes.
And my daddy always told me that since I was 6.
I wish I had done a classic now that
No,
it's being
Remy,
judged. I
trust
do.
your-
I
Trust
am
your
making
instinct.
a crazy ass mac and cheese.
Baby, don't feel scared that you're going against
I
me.
am a
You
little
never know. You
nervous.
never
Remy's
know.
going to have a 25 cheese mac and cheese.
There's gonna be
Yeah.
there's gonna be gold flakes on like real
Yeah,
gold flakes on
every
top.
cheese in the world.
Saffron.
Just like
flown in.
asking for a friend. Do you guys prefer like a breadcrumb on your mac
Yes,
and cheese? or no?
crumbles.
Okay, that's what I was
Make
thinking.
that
Yeah, a
shit
little
crispy
crisp.
on top.
That's what I was thinking.
You want a crispy on top? Okay.
Zane. Adding an ingredient.
How to crisp mac and cheese.
I can make it.
He puts it in the
crispy.
boiler, it's just burnt.
I got it.
I'm excited. It's going to be nice.
It's gonna be so fun.
I'm starving. I
Well,
want it
Me too,
now.
actually, I'm hungry.
you guys can watch that on our Patreon. Go to patreon.com/basicallyunfiltered if you want to see our Friendsgiving. Also, love the set. If you've noticed,
Yeah.
High five.
Okay, time on.
You see,
with that, I hope you loved learning our deepest fears. And
all right, thumbnail. All right, get that
Okay,
thumbnail.
title.
Get that thumbnail.
Okay, title.
If you made it this far, comment the zodiac emoji.
Comment what your type is if you have taken the
Yeah.
test.
Oh yeah, I want to see all your types. Oh, by the, I was just thinking this too. Like you see how all these people they ask, what's your sign? Like girls will be like, what's your sign? Take the Enneagram test, and then we'll see what we are. You know what I mean?
I think that's different.
No, it's not different. I think this has more to say than a zodiac
I
page.
do agree with that.
Yeah.
I do.
Like if a girl did that test and I did the test and we shared it, I think we'd know a lot about each other.
You should put it on your like Hinge profile. Or
I
Oh
will.
my God! Wait.
I'll be like, take the
idea.
Instagram test and
Instagram test.
and
All
we'll
right,
figure it out.
guys. Thanks for watching. We love you. We'll catch you next week with a new episode. Bye.
XOXO, mother truckers.